When we last saw Corey Thompson, his team had just lost to the Northeastern Clinton Central School Cougars. We're picking up our story today at Chazy Central Rural School, where the junior varsity team from Chazy is playing host today to the Northern Adirondack Bobcats. This is January 2nd, 2009. Our previous episode, of course, occurred on December 31st, 2009, and today is, of course, 2010. 2010, that's the first time I've had to say it, and I blew it. It's 2010 on Hometown Cable, and the first basket of the season was scored by the Chazy Eagles, and it was number 42, Matt Stocker, and I believe that one there was scored by Cody Toohill. Junior varsity boys basketball non-league competition. I don't know why we have only 2 officials. All the other non-league games we've witnessed thus far have had 3 referees, even at the JV level. But today we've got 2 good ones, David Brown and Peter McMillan. Cody Toohill with another bucket. For the visiting Bobcats, coached by Nate Bilo. 15 out there is Mr. Ryan Pazer. 23, who is going to sit down and talk to Coach Bilo, is Colby Saya. 21 is Jared Nichols. 20 is Colby Guerin, son of the scorekeeper, Lee Guerin. Who else we got? 10, Sean Byron. I don't know why this camera's at an angle here, but we'll have to figure that out. Okay, I see what the problem might be. We'll lower this leg. We'll try to lower one leg here and see if that'll balance it. Too strong. So let's see, we got Byron, we got Baker, I didn't say John Baker, 14 John Baker. There's a shot, it's in by Jared Nichols. But don't put a nickel on the scoreboard, put a deuce. For Chazy, wearing the orange shoes, it's 24, Mike Ariba. He's got the orange shoes on. 42, as we mentioned, is Matt Stocker. 5 is Craig Button. The guys are sideways to me, so I can't really get their numbers at the moment. 11 here, this is Tyler Martin for the Bobcats. I don't think we've mentioned him yet. 12 for the Eagles is Cody Toohill. 11 is Justin Roy, or Waugh. And 24 is Mike Riba. I think we mentioned him already. We mentioned 42, Matt Stocker. So I think we've mentioned everybody. Looks like Saya is ready to get back in the game for the Bobcats. Corey Thompson, the coach for the Eagles. And as we said, Nate Bilo for the Bobcats. This is a Saturday. Bankton, was that Martin? Might have been Martin, I'm not sure positively. Our score, however, is 6-4 Eagles, and we have 5:09 on the clock. Traveling called. So the ball will go to the Bobcats, inbounded to Saya. Eagles in what appears to be a 2-3 defense, with the man in the bottom, number 42, Stocker, ready to move into the center position if necessary to fill up the lane. And a foul that'll send Reba to the line. Fouls on 3-2. There's no 3-2. There's no 3-2, maybe he meant 2-3, which would be Saya. Seven, 4. No, run in, 8-4. 8-4, how about that? Chazy with the full court pressure. Travel.
Up more. Okay, that's fine. Go. Good look.
And ball squirts loose underneath. That's green ball. 4:05 on the game clock. Watch the over and back. Over and back. Kobe Saya was in the backcourt, wasn't paying attention to where he was, and kept asking for the ball. And finally, Martin had little choice but to go in that direction. But referees caught on to the idea. From the elbow, shot put up, missed by Reba. Here come the Bobcats. This is Martin. Goes up. Martin follows. Nice basket. We see number 33 is in for the Bobcats. That's Eli Vars. Stolen by Saya. He tries a spin move, but he's spinning in the opposition there. And fortunately for him, he gets picks up a foul. Pazer will inbound it. 8-6 the score. Chazy up by 2. Whoa, that's a hefty pass. And being leveled is Kobe Saya. Foul was on Stalker. Chance to tie the game. 8-7, 3:06 showing first quarter. And he hits them both. You're watching viewer-supported hometown cable. We got 1 or 2 out there, but that's about it. Viewer supporters from these parents of these players out there. Viewer-supported television. We expect us to be around. We need to survive, and we need financial support to do it. Nobody else supports us except you, and if you don't do it, then nobody is doing it. So don't sit back and expect the other guy is responsible for making sure we're here on a Saturday. There's a steal. Layup attempt is up and in by Cody Toohill. That'll put the Eagles back up by a 10-8 margin. We're at 2:14 here in the first period. A lively first period at that. Colby Guerin reports back in for the Bobcats. Toohill with the ball. Gets it up to Roy. Slides it over to Botten underneath. 34 is Logan Baker. There's a shot in and out by Stalker. Stalker sticks with it. That falls off the rim. Stalker gets it back again. It goes underneath, looking to get it to Botten, but throws it out of bounds. Stolen by Toohill. And then Toohill lays it in, and it's a 12-8 lead. 4-point advantage for the home team. The only other two, I guess, the Northeastern game and Seton Catholic. Chazy has played CVAC teams. had a fine game here against Seton Catholic, picking up, I believe, a 1-point victory. Boughton at the line, 1:01 on the clock. Misses the first. Now we got Saya and Nichols in, replacing Martin and Byron for the Bobcats. Jump ball. Saya to Nichols. There's a shot by Nichols. Pulled down by Boughton, but throws it up the floor to nobody in particular, and it turns out to be a Bobcat. And you got Pazer, can't quite keep that pass in bounds. It was a tough pass to handle, so we can't blame the recipient, I think. This is Roy. The ball to Reba. Now up to Stalker. Stalker lays it in. And it's a 14-8 lead. 6-point advantage for the home team. And Chazy wants more. They steal the ball at midcourt. We're going to have a foul called on number 21, Jared Nichols. That'll send number 24, Mike Ariba, to the charity stripe. He'll shoot 2 with 19.8 showing. Shooter across too soon, no basket. No basket. Eagles take it away. 8 seconds. Oh, tip. Oh, and a jump ball. 9/10 of a second. That was a nice slap pass from Mike Ariba. That was a heck of a pass. Too bad he's not going to get an assist on that. After one, it's 14-8, the home team. Chazy leading the visitors, the Bobcats, from Northern Adirondack, here on viewer-supported hometown cable. It's Bobcat ball as we start the second period. The first shot is off the glass and in by Ryan Pazer. And now a 14-10 ball game, knocked loose by Pazer. Ouch. Don't try to eat the whole thing all at once here. In the face of Nichols there. It'll be white ball off Nichols' nose and chin. Has to hurt. Underneath, wide open almost, was Tanner Chauvin. Couldn't get it to fall. Chauvin gets the rebound and he's called for steps. Saya will bring it up. Stolen away by Tuhill. And he is bumped. Nothing personal, says Garin. Just trying to prevent you from making the layup. So it'll be 2 for Tuhill at the line. Rebounded by Pazer. Ball comes to Nichols and he is fouled by Toohill. 15-10, Chazy leads. Ball inbounded into the backcourt to Saya. There's a shot from just inside the arc by number 21, Nichols, and it's going to be green ball. Pazer will inbound it. Up and down. Chazy ball, but the Bobcats will press. Bobcats with a steal. Layup is good by Saya, and we have a timeout for the Eagles. The lead is at 15-12 with 6:40 showing in the first half. Chazy ball. The Bobcat press travel. Bobcat press starts when the ball is inbounded, not on the inbound. That's why you try to trap them once they get the ball in. What you try to do is kind of entice them to go to an area where you want them to go. It's a little bit different than a full court press. You just kind of say, you know, it's a nice spot available over that way. Why don't you toss it to that fellow? And then you kind of trap that guy after he gets the ball. So it's another way to press. There are several ways to do it, and that's a good one. Bobcat ball, 6:24 on the clock, down by 3. Ball inbounded to Saya. Gets the inside position in the basket, and it's a 1-point ball game. And on the line, was it 10 probably, or 5? Not sure if that was Botten or Poitras who caught up with it. David Poitras is in the game for Chazy. I haven't mentioned his name. Maybe take a quick scan here, make sure. What I'll probably do is do the entire rosters here, so I don't forget somebody's name here in the course of events. So next whistle, I'll start reading the entire roster for both squads. So we make sure everybody's name at least gets mentioned here. Looks like 4 players coming in for the Eagles. Blocked. Put up again by Chauvin. Grabbed by Pazer, but he may have been fouled. Okay, for Chazy, Caleb Miller, 4. Craig Botten, 5. David Poitras, 10. Justin Roy, or Waugh, is 11. Cody Toohill, 12. Matt Jackstadt, 23. Mike Reba, 24. Logan Baker, 34. Matt Stalker, 42, and Tanner Chauvin is number 50. We give you the Bobcats at our next opportunity. 5:20 shown here in the first half. A 1-point ball game. Sean Byron, number 10 for the Cats. Tyler Martin, number 11. John Baker, 14. Ryan Pazer, 15. Colby Garand is 20. And Jared Nichols, 21. Alex Staley, 22. Colby Saya, 23. And Eli Vars is number 33. Second effort, third effort, and nope. Soccer just couldn't get it to fall. What have I got to do, coach? Nichols back in for the Bobcats. 4:41 on the clock. 15-14, Chazy with the ball. They lead by a point. Junior Varsity Boys basketball, January 2nd, a Saturday afternoon, well, Saturday morning, still 11 o'clock start. There's a shot. Nope. Taken by Tuhill. Rebounded by Byron. Ball comes up here to Nichols. Back to Saya. Over to Martin. Martin will throw one up. Banks it in. Holy cow, a three-point bank shot by Tyler Martin. They'll count, and it'll be a 2-point lead for the Bobcats. The Bobcat press seems to be working. And at the other end, it's laid in by Matt Stalker to tie the ball game 17 all. 3:39 showing here first half. Stolen at midcourt by number 20, Colby Guerin. And it looks like he may have been fouled. Saya inbounds it. Travel is Peter McMillan. David Brown will hand it to Roy. Back to Roy. Whoa, just barely catching up to that one. That was Tuhill. Miller passes over to Stalker. He's called for traveling. Off the rim. Tuhill over to Miller. And put in by Logan Baker. Baseline shot, too strong by Guerin. And here comes Roy. Shot is good. And it's a 22-17 lead now as Tuhill hits a long one. Thrown back up by Sean Byron, and we have a foul. Basket counts. Chance for a three-point play, and it's good by Byron. And it's a 22-20 ball game. 2-point lead for Chazy. 2:02 on the clock. Botten will inbound. Botten into Tuhill. Stalker has it stripped away. Picked up by Vars. Now we got over there. 11 Martin over to Saya. Now Nichols is fouled by Tuhill. He can tie it with the next one. Sees Jared Nichols at the line. 1:42 on the clock. It's Chazy 22 and Northern Adirondack 21. Oh, it was a three-point attempt. So he can tie it on this one then. He does. 22-22, makes 2 out of 3. He had 3 shots because of the foul on a shooting foul on a three-point attempt. Up for Stalker, easy 2. He goes it in. And Matt Stalker with the basket. I believe it was probably Reba who passed it to him. So put Chazy back up. And travel. Travel called on Martin. Or timeout. There's our score, 24-22, 1:17 on the clock. Chazy up by 2, first half. Matthew Jackstadt will inbound it. Gets the ball into Botten. Hey, looks like they managed to get Stalker open again. He gets the pass from Reba. And it's 26-22, last 4 points have come on a similar pass. Over and back, over and back. Martin says I had no room left in the forecourt, so I decided to use the backcourt. Here's Jackstadt. 57 seconds remaining in the half. Reverse layup is short. Rebounded by Saya. And we get an offensive foul called. Or a travel. Jackstadt. We've seen Jackstats and Yakstats both spelled that same way, so I'm not sure if it's a Yakstat or a Jackstat. I'm assuming it's a Jackstat. That's a little flip. A little flip pass. You ought to put a patent on that one. Travel. 15.8 on the clock. Chazy with a 4-point lead. They've got the ball. Inbounded to Toohill. He's picked up by a double team, which means somebody's open at the other end. Very often it's been Stalker. Jackstad shot goes over the top. It goes out. Off White. It'll be a green ball. Pazer will inbound it.
No foul, no foul. No foul. Shoot it.
Would have counted. Would have counted. Hey, we got us the ball game here. 26-22. The home team is leading, but the visitors are still very much in this one. If you don't believe me, just ask Bob Gravel. It's Chazy ball to start the second half. Chazy outscoring the Bobcats 14-8 in the first period. The Bobcats coming back and outscoring the Eagles by 2, 14-12 in the second quarter, and that leaves a balance sheet of 4-point lead, 26-22 for the Eagles as we start the second half of the ball game here on this Saturday no, they're not afternoon yet, are we? No, still morning. Still Saturday morning. Here's Saya. Side of the backboard. Toohill with the ball. Mike Reba. Foul called on Reba.
Hands up, White. Hands up, White. Rebound.
Bobcats will keep it. Bring it out front and try to run an offense. Saved by Garand. Down to a lot of time in the shot clock. Still haven't hit the rim, so the shot clock is still ticking. If it's Bobcat ball, and it is, they've got 12 on the shot clock. Into Saya.
That's it, Tony. Good work. Good help. Rebound. Go.
High. 30 to 22, 8-point lead for the Eagles, and they get a steal. Reba, and it's going to be saved by Reba and picked up by Roy. Underneath for Stalker, bounces off the top of his head, saved by Reba, and the Eagles will keep it down to 30 on the shot clock. Over to Botten, Reba on the high post. Stalker for three, no. Rebound pulled down by Pazer. Going to go out of bounds. Martin in for Nichols. Martin with the ball. Not sure what kind of a shot that was. It looked like it was a pass when it left his hand, but oh, I don't know. I don't know. Toohill, I don't know if he was established in the forecourt when he got the ball. I don't know if he, what you would call that. When his feet last touched the ground, they were in the back court. And then he caught the ball and landed in the forecourt. Wall at the line. Can put his team up by 10. We've got John Baker in for the Bobcats. And Justin Roy with his team up 32 to 22. 6 unanswered points for the Eagles to start the second half. Steal and basket, Cody Toohill. We're going to have a warning to leave the ball alone after the other team has scored. Chazy or the trap press. Cats will keep it.
Hands up, wait.
Checking on the shot clock.
Defense, let's go. Pressure. Rebound. Rebound. Come on. That's it. Good work.
Travel. Good defense there by Saya. And I have Martin back in. He'll inbound the ball. Into Saya. Over to Guerin. He triple teamed. Gets the ball to Pazer. Pazer, closely guarded, moves up to the top of the key. Over to Saya. The ball's loose underneath, and it's going to go off the fingertips of John Baker. Inbounded by Logan Baker. And we have, what do we have? Blocking foul called on Martin. Both of these coaches here are good, hard-working coaches. Corey Thompson here for the Eagles. And on the Bobcat side, Nate Bilo is working to get the youth program going. So he's planning on the future. And Bilo, a good basketball family in and around the Chateauguay and also PHS area. Nate finished up his high school days at Chateauguay. Good effort there by Mike Reba, and it's 38-22. This third quarter has been all Eagles. Bobcats have yet to score, and they're still waiting to score. Rebounded by Stalker. 12-0. The Eagles have outscored Northern Adirondack thus far, with 2:03 showing here in the third. Good effort by Stalker. Good strong move to the basket. Chazy press working to near perfection. 40-22 is our score. Make it 42-22. Just a short while ago, we were looking at Chazy taking a 10-point lead. They've now taken a 20-point lead and a chance to add to that. 42-22, 1:36 on the clock. You've got Logan Baker at the line. Logan Baker with a 3-point play. And it's a 21-point lead for Chazy. They have outscored the Bobcats 17-0 here in the third period. Ball comes to Reba, pushes it up to Botten. Botten back to Reba with the orange shoes. And a long two-pointer makes it 44. Make it 45-22. Foul on a hold on the press. So that's 19-0. The Eagles have outscored Northern Adirondack here in the third. They had a close game going here, and Chazy went and ruined it there by scoring 19-0. Up to Chauvin, make it 21-0. 21-0. Chauvin hustling down the floor, getting in position to receive that pass. 47-22. Chazy's not done yet. There's a steal. Botten brings it into the forecourt. He's closely guarded by Martin, and we're going to have a offensive foul by Craig Botten. Seconds. Long shot, nope. Taken by Saya into the hands of Poitras, and we've got traveling. 14.1 to go in the third quarter. Grabbed by Vars. Reba. He is fouled, probably by Saya. Half a second remaining in the period. 48-22. 28-22, 22 points for Chazy. If they had been scoreless at the end of the first half, the game would now be tied. 22-0, they outscore the Bobcats in the third. Bobcat ball. Shot thrown up by Nichols. Cats desperate to get something in that basket. Short jumper is good, and Saya scores. And Northern Adirondacks' second half points come early in the fourth quarter. Reba with a pass to the side, thrown up off the mark just barely by Caleb Miller. A nice shot, but just rolled off the rim. Saya comes up a little short. Good effort there by Tyler Martin to get that ball. Good effort here by Saya to get it back. And he is fouled. Saya will shoot. Violation on Chazy, so he'll shoot his first shot over again. He misses his first shot over again. He'll shoot his second shot. And he misses that too. 3 chances to make 2, and he missed them all. That happens now and then. Into Saya. Over to Nichols. Shot thrown up by Martin. Reba on the line. And Pazer will inbound it. Checks that, and Pazer tied up. It'll be white ball. Checks that, blocked by Vars. Traveling called. 6:37 showing in the fourth. 5 fresh Eagles. 2 Hill inbound it. Oh! 2 Hill sticks with it and lifts the basket. Hey, nice effort there by Colby Saya. Comes up to Reba. Oh, excuse me, Baker. Logan Baker, 34, not 24. 34, Logan Baker with a bucket. Saya kind of out of control. Rebound Stalker. There's Roy over to 2 Hill. Stalker. Baker shot missed. Rebounded by Pazer. And you have Martin tied up. Stolen away and rejected by Martin as Roy tried to get a shot off. Pazer throws it up the floor. Looks like somebody knocked down Martin. Off the rim. Three fresh Bobcats in. Guerin. Rebounded Vars. Bobcat ball. 4:25 to go. Baser replaced by Saya. We're going to have traveling on Caleb Miller. Inbounded by Guerin to Saya. Inbounded by Byron. Rolls off the rim, and Guerin is fouled. Let's take a quick trip through the stands here. Well, we have a white timeout, a green, yeah, white timeout. We'll take a quick trip through the stands. Recognize any of these people, you're advised to call your local FBI agent. These people were all brought here on a bus. They couldn't, from the airbase airport. They couldn't pass the screening process, so they brought them here. Just joking. I'm the only one that couldn't get through the screening process. Here's Colby Guerin. He'll get another attempt. 52-26. Chazy doubling the score here on the Bobcats. Rebounded by Baker, but he just kind of threw it down the floor. Taken back by Stocker. A little close to close from Matt Stocker, and it's 54-26. Bobcats have managed just 4 points here with 3:33 showing in the second quarter. Miller could see that X in the scorebook. Don't you just hate it when that happens? You go in for the layup and you're saying, I want to be so perfect on this one that you end up missing it. You're counting your steps, you're doing everything you can to make sure you don't miss it. And darn ball rolls off the rim. Eagles take it away. Now we're going to have a reach called on Byron. .259 left. .54-26, Eagles lead. The varsity team is jumping onto the bleachers here. The tripod is a hopping. This is Tyler Martin at the line. Corey Thompson's had a revolving door here in the fourth quarter. Rebounded by Riba. Two-Hill with it. By Pazer, but he's been called for a foul. Got him on the hand. Off white. So it's 55-26, 2.5 to go. Long shot thrown up by Martin. It's Two-Hill, guarded by Guerin. Baseline shot is missed by Jackstad. Reba will inbound it. 151. Jackstad too strong. Rebound in the hands of Saya. And Saya's there for the rebound. Can't get it to fall. Nothing going Bobcats' way. Here's Guerin with it. Reverse is short and pulled down by Reba. There's Two-Hill. We're down to 1:15 here in the fourth quarter. Long shot by Reba, tracked down by Poitras. Poitras picks it up, throws it up and too strong. Rebound pulled down by Pazer. Up to Guerin. Guerin throws it up short. And rebounded by Chauvin. Saya lays it in. 55-28. We're down to 17 seconds here in the fourth quarter. 12 seconds. Nice pass. Reba with a 10, maybe a 12-footer. 57-28. That's going to be the final. A 29-point victory. 29-point win for the home team after leading by a scant 4 at the half. Just 6 points in the second half for the Bobcats. 31 for the Eagles. That's the way it was on this January 2nd, 2010. Thanks for watching, and for those of you supporting viewer-supported local television, Hometown Cable, win, lose or draw TV worthy of your support, Hometown Cable.